So approaching the boxing ring is Abdumalik KHALOKOV. He'll be operating out of the red corner. His opponent is from North Macedonia, and that is Jasin LJAMA. So the final instructions issued by Christy Robin Rosario of the United States of America. She the third person in the ring. Action from the 60-kilogram lightweight division. We're in the second preliminary round, the round of 32. It's between boxers from Uzbekistan and North Macedonia. The boxer wearing red is Abdumalik KHALOKOV, 21 years of age. Comes to the ring as the reigning Asian Continental bronze medalist after his run through to the medal rostrum, the Continental Championships in Dubai earlier this summer, skipping about his work and trying to confuse and confound the man in blue, and that is North Macedonia's Jasin LJAMA, 24 years of age, competing in his second bout here in Belgrade. Beautiful left jab after a two-shot combination, whipping left hand into the body, and I think that hurt LJAMA. Coming off a unanimous point decision win over the man from Seychelles, the 2016 national junior champion of Seychelles, Fabio Rosselli, was outpointed with a composed display from the comparatively compact boxer wearing blue. But up against the man from Uzbekistan, Abdumalik KHALOKOV, well, he is facing a brilliant operator, beautiful change of angles, left hand dug into the body once again. Reigning national champion of Uzbekistan. It was his third national title, 2 senior titles in 2020 and 2019. He took a youth title in 2017. I first saw this man in 2018. I was commentating at the Youth Olympic Games in Buenos Aires, and he boxed his way to top spot on the Youth Olympic Games podium. Earlier in that year, he took World Youth Gold, winning 5 contests out of 5 as he scores with a right uppercut which penetrates the defenses of LJAMA. And to begin the year in 2018, he took Continental Youth Gold, competing here in his first Senior World Championships as he scores with another good shot to the body. But he's experienced gold medal podium success in global championships before, and what a transition he has made through to the senior ranks. Now 21 years of age. His opening bout here of Belgrade 2021. And he's acquitting himself very impressively indeed at the expense of Jasin LJAMA of North Macedonia. Disruptive left jab scored once again. Good defenses. But again, because the attack is kept going, I was going to say good defenses by the gloves. Look at that for a left uppercut. Corkscrew shot through the middle. And KHALOKOV really looking to establish his dominance here. Spearing left hand to the body as he turns southpaw momentarily. Well, there's the bell to conclude the first round. A very good round, and you see LJAMA adjusting those trunks. He took plenty of punches downstairs. He elects to take a seat on the bench. KHALOKOV remaining upright. Now, given the fact that he is standing, You see that coach, the Uzbek coach? When his boxers elect to take a seat, he often props their calves up on his quads in a deep squat, as we see 3 scores of 10-8 returned in what was a unanimous opening round for KHALOKOV. But he has to be one of the hardest working coaches who climb up into the ring in AIBA boxing, the Uzbekistan coach. Terrific opening round produced by KHALOKOV, keeping his man beyond punching range for practically the entire 3 minutes of the first round. Didn't let him get close because of his shot selection, his movement of the feet, and his ring generalship. I'm not quite sure who that belongs to, but our referee from the United States of America, on to that immediately. Again, the COVID-19 safety measures have to be followed, so she'll disinfect her latex gloves. So into the second round then, and Jasin LJAMA, part of a 2-man boxing team representing North Macedonia, has got to try and do something to make this man uncomfortable. There he scored with a good left hand to the body, but you see he's trying to tuck up in between his gloves, but that's leaving a gap through the middle. And KHALOKOV is demonstrating accuracy in those uppercuts that he's turning through. Sharp left hand stabs his man to the torso once again. So can he quicken his feet, LJAMA? Can he sustain the attack in waves? But of course, when you're dealing with such a composed operator who possesses every punch in the book and the confidence to draw you in, there's a hard bolo shot whipped into the body out of the southpaw stance from KHALOKOV. He remains as a lefty as he goes looking for more success to the torso of his opponent. Turns back to the orthodox stance now, scores with a straight right cross downstairs. And LJAMA, when he's competing with everything that he has, oh, that's a sickening left hand to the body once again. Terrific punch picking. It was left, right, upstairs, caught by the gloves and forearms, and with the gap downstairs, KHALOKOV exploited it mercilessly, turned his palms upwards, drove that left hand into the body, and he's demonstrating plenty of toughness, is LJAMA, because he's taken some accurate, crisp punches from KHALOKOV through the first round and a half of this contest. So LJAMA trying to get his jab working, but this is proving to be a really difficult task for the man in blue. Southpaw left, he's straightened into his midsection once again. LJAMA, that hook blocked by the gloves, but then look at the southpaw left that got between the middle of the gloves. The uppercut was blocked. This left hand that drove into the body was a scoring shot. Now, what's this? We've got a point deduction. Is it for a low blow? Well, that's really changed the complexion of this second round. Again, often in AIBA boxing, the point deduction is considered at the end. But here in Tashkent, we've been seeing the scorecards reflect the deduction in the round in which it occurs. So just bear in mind that the 10-point must system means that one boxer must score 10. So in the event that this second round does reflect the point deduction we've just witnessed, oh, that's another sickening left hand beneath the elbow of LJAMA, driven backwards as the bell sounded. So let's take a look and see whether this point deduction is considered now, because if it is, 10 points for KHALOKOV after another dominant 3 minutes of boxing. That's going to be 9-9 across the board effectively. Let's see how they returned. Now you see, 9 with more scores, 4 8-point cards returned. So even though there was a point deduction which has been taken into account in this second round rather than at the end of the contest, KHALOKOV's dominance was such that he's still taken the round unanimously. Excuse me, 4-1, because there was a 9-point card, a 10-9 score card in there. But that was the moment a point was docked. after that warning issued from the referee. Well, all manner of psychology being employed by the boxer in red here now. He's switching stance, he's skipping in front of his man, he's dropping his hands, he's hanging his chin out, daring Lama to hit him. But KHALOKOV has been in complete control. So what can Lama do? Because when he tries to press, he's deterred by some brilliantly accurate punches, principally to his body. He's been tucking up in the shell behind his gloves to protect his head, but that's left the body rather open. I say rather open, to be fair. The accuracy of KHALOKOV has been such that he's able to find gaps in what is sometimes what appears to be a pretty tight guard. There you see the effectiveness of the gloves and forearms once again in the defenses of Lama. But then look at that, finding a way through by turning in a corkscrew shot. Straight left jab down the middle to the body. There's the same shot once again. Then he drops it down to the navel of his opponent. Such variety on one shot, the lead left hand. But KHALOKOV in complete control here. There Lama lands a left jab of his own. The three-shot flurry from KHALOKOV was over the head of Lama because he dipped at the knees. Well, he's got to watch that he doesn't pick up another warning here, because he's in complete control beyond the midpoint of the third round, KHALOKOV. But remember, 3 warnings is a disqualification. He'd have to really breach the rules to pick up 2 warnings in the final minute of a contest. But remember, the referee has been speaking to him on fairly regular intervals for various infringements, being hitting around the side and rear. He's getting physical on the inside on occasion, pushing his opponent off, so wouldn't be totally surprising if another warning was issued because of the manner in which he's been conducting himself in the contest. But all of that is secondary to the brilliant boxing that he has produced. And again, it's another talking to. He's going to have to watch himself here. Closing seconds. But a very good display indeed from Abdumalik KHALOKOV. And short of walking onto a thunderbolt of a shot, the man's going to open his account here in his first Senior World Championships with a unanimous points decision victory. Jasin Lama was posed with a very difficult puzzle here in this evening session. Couldn't get it done, and it's all smiles over in that red corner, because Abdumalik KHALOKOV, still the reigning youth Olympic champion, I suppose, because the subsequent edition never took place. It was scheduled for Dakar in Senegal, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, that edition wasn't postponed. It's been cancelled altogether. And then we'll revisit the calendar in years to come to see whether the Youth Olympic Games can resume. But for the here and now, Abdumalik KHALOKOV is about to progress through to the third preliminary round. Here's the verdict.
Decision is the boxer out of the red corner, Abdumalik KHALOKOV.
So a beautiful display of boxing, switch hitting and moving from Abdumalik KHALOKOV, the 2018 World Youth Champion, making a successful debut in this, his first Senior World Championship appearance. Comprehensive victor over Jasin Lama of North Macedonia. Sportingly holding open the ropes for the man he has just bested. And we'll see KHALOKOV in the boxing ring again in the evening session. And how about that for a celebration? He's hoping that we see plenty more of those after making his debut here in the second preliminary round of the lightweight tournament. Good performance by the man from Uzbekistan.